Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to CrabCups number 2. We have 3 fantastic maps for you. RDK Race Frogs, Ash Remington 3 and Kool Crab Map 01, which is a brand new map by Kool, released for this tournament. Thank you very much to Kool for making that one. We're going to hop over to the server. We have 50 seconds left on the clock on this track, and then we'll hop over to map number 1 when the server restarts. These tournaments are held, I should go through the rules. So 20 minutes per map, 3 maps. Then add some points up and take your times and turn them into points and add the points up, and the one with the most points wins. It's quite simple. Basically just play as good as you can for 20 minutes in the round, and that's about it. So, yeah, here we go. We'll roll over to the next map. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, check the description for the forum post that I will be continually updating. With all of the stuff that's going on with this. I'm going to swap over to this map because now we have this. We have rockets as our first map because there wasn't any rockets last month or last week or the week before or whatever. These are every 2 weeks at the minute. So yeah. Let's go. It's going to be a pretty hellish start. I might toggle hard. Yeah, cool. For some reason I just feel better rocketing holding jump rather than not holding jump. Okay. I've got a good time on here. I really do have a good time. You can't see it because there's so many people online, which is amazing to see. Thank you to everybody who turned out for the first one. Thank you to everybody who watched the re-upload of the first one. Yeah, generally thank you to everybody who takes part in these. Join us if you're watching this on stream, live. Just like join right now, it's live. Yeah, we play on either of the relaxed running servers at the minute, but there will be ones on VQ3, possibly even on Hook, definitely ones on HP at some point. Let's get a run in. Yeah, we will keep doing this. Commentating's hard. I've already commentated shitloads today, so I don't know what to do. Yes, the spreadsheet's fixed. There's even a better version of the spreadsheet now. I can't remember who said it, but someone mentioned data validation for that's a good one. Ties? Damn it. Someone mentioned data validation for getting the names out, and I've figured out how to do that. I hope I left myself a note for how to do that. I think I just put all of the names into a line, go up to data validation, remove duplicates, and like highlight the data I want to remove duplicates for. I think that's what I do. And then I know I've got all of them because I might have missed out a couple of players from last week's spawn. Much to Mirio's disgruntlement. Cell underscore decals time 2. Yeah, I need to go around that, I think, for faster. It is faster to go through the middle, but the spacing ain't there. Hey, I might as well advertise Kool's event. Yeah, Kool has the Kool Strafe Cup coming up, or the Xonotic Strafe Cup. Sponsored by Kool. It's a good map. It's a good cup. I need to do the guide videos for it. My plan is to actually have all of the guide videos done. There's a B route on the next map for the with a weapon. We are 5-6 minutes into this. I'm having too much fun playing. I need to go and commentate some. Right, let's go spec and flick around. Who are we going to spec? We're going to spec Dez. He's playing on like 4 million ping. At least he's not got terrible packet loss, and nor do I this week. At least get a second rocket out at the start. It's going to be difficult for Dez to get the feel of when to do height gaining rocket jumps. Definitely could have made that. JH bouncing perfectly. Just looking where he needs to be, putting the rockets in front of him before he lands. He's currently in the lead. Goblin kneels, and those two have over half a second on third place. Plaza 5e is in fourth place at the minute. Then Christy, Darius, so many people online. Even sources here. Good start from JH. Very nice rocket off there. If he can get the height here, he just overjumps it. It's a tough one. Specking 5e. See where its route is. Okay, off the backside. Misses one of those rockets. Definitely not. Oh, nice. On an inside route. Up and over there. That's a decent route. That's a nice route. What's Gouldron up to? Off the high side wall. A bit too high on the next one. Very nice around. Uchi, currently a fairly slow time, but probably going to improve that right now. Does. Puts himself up a few places. Right behind Mirio, who will go to next if I can get around. There we go. Mirio's got a decent time. Farius just put in a 10-20. Very difficult to figure out who's where on this. Oh yeah, it would be absolutely chaotic if I just enabled damaging everybody with rockets. It would be amazing though. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it requires a V-core restart, so people might notice. If it didn't though, If it didn't, I would be very much trolling with things like that constantly. And that's why they don't let me have the admin password to these servers. You imagine in the middle of XGWC and I just turn health on for everybody. What's Ramses up to? Old school player. Very chilled lines. Often has good good rockets. Ramses. Christie on high ping. Trying to get across to that wall with enough time to get back out and not hit the other one and then make the turn. That seems difficult. And I think you get just as good off of a floor rocket. Oh, nicely done. This is going to be quick. That is very quick. Very doesn't improve actually. JH with 28% strafe. What on earth is going on there? Let's head around and find someone to go Goblin. Beautiful soundscape, of course. Only the best sounds. Very nicely done. 5E's hit a PB with a 10-10 to Christie. Let's hop back in, give myself a few more rounds of the bites at the apple. Oh, I did make it. Replacing the weapon sounds with a cappella versions. That's already been done. I used to use a sound pack made by a good friend Tommy for a very long time that goes pew pew pew. And one of the best things about that is that actually in weapons modes, you're trying to hear out for the footsteps. It is a lot easier to hear out for hop, 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 hop. It's a lot easier to hear that. I actually played with it for XCWC for a very long time. It was my XCWC sound pack. I was indeed basically cheating. Do you know what else is basically cheating? You see these thick, fat names that never disappear and basically don't disappear when they go around walls? Yeah, turn that on in Duel. I tell you what, that's much more fun. That's basically cheating. Being able to see where the enemy flag carrier is across the map. I do like that all of the best players are turning up for weekly meme cups. I actually don't know the reload time of this weapon. I need higher gravity. We have 14 minutes left on the clock. Oh no, 14 minutes gone. 6 minutes left on the clock. I don't know why I was doing the maths when I didn't need to. 6 minutes left on the clock. How many maps is Cup? 3 maps. 3 maps, 20 minutes each. And then we're done. This is map number 1. Yeah, okay, I didn't expect this many people. Imagine, accidental server stress test. Let's go. Too much up. Didn't need that much up. Okay, after this run dies, I will check the scores. We have JH in first with a 930, Goblin in second with a 940, then followed by Foln with 979, and then 5 Efarius, Christy, Frosty, myself, Plaza, Kyle, Mirio, Uchi, Gouldren, Happy Glitch, Des, Ramses, and player number 19. Possibly more people that have joined, set a time and left, depending on whether they have stats enabled or not. Oh, that's a time! Holy shit, that is a time. Wow. I was honestly not expecting to PB this, but apparently my PB isn't as good as I thought it was. Unless I've got an RTG. That's a really solid time for this tournament. It's funny how many people will get like great PBs on a lot of maps because they just simply won't have played the maps for like 20 minutes proper playing. That's decent. Misleading Mirio on pre-prac. That's why he asked me to give you the name. He just wanted to pre-prac. Des has Archon, I don't. I can't be trusted with it. As previously mentioned, I would be changing everything. Every once in a while. You can set anything with Archon. Like config stuff. Because you can map set things as long as it doesn't need changing. So I could change everyone's colour to yellow. That's a thing. 1 minute on the clock before we get into the finish. This next map is going to be a test. This really is going to be a test. This map is the short map. You know, short map, long map, medium map. Gravity to 0, floor speed. Yeah. All that. That Kota map that has tank controls. Ooh, so close. Going and copying the settings from that Kota map with tank controls. And it's over. GG. Yes. Biotrix 125. No, I want to do a Biotrix 125 type 1. I've said that. I want to do one of those. Right. That's had a screenshot taken of it. The stats will be on the website, so we'll get those at the end. Scores are hidden until the end. Ash Remington 3. Move that to there. Map number 2. I didn't forget to do it this time. I'm just going to watch everybody fail to do the start because I cheat. Because it's really fucking hard. This is the long map and the slick map. Oof. Oh, you should see the ash. What's the white ones? There's another set of ash maps that are very fucking Stanley Parable-esque. I can't remember what they're called right now. So this is going to be a tough one for people. I would grab the shotgun, but Ash takes your weapons away from you at the start of his maps, so I can't. Ooh. So yeah, this one might be a tough one for being long. I wanted to drop this one in, kind of as a test to see if it'd work, which it does, I think. You have to balance your time. Get a run in that's good enough. Or do you grind only for the perfect run? It is going to make me very... It's nice just to not hear anything, isn't it, after the rocket spam map. Yeah. It might be a little bit long. Oh, no. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Let's go spec. I actually haven't even played this map more than a couple of times. Specking dares at the minute. No idea if ignore this time. I've no idea if it's correct, this comparison time. Actually, it seems to have been. Seems to have been roughly correct. I haven't played it, I swear. Yeah, second place. Second place record. But he's also second on the timing right now. It's a tough start. It's a very, very tough start. So for anyone to get the start and a good run in after that, I think that's possibly why JH is going for the start. He knows he can probably go for it. Like there's going to be two ways of thinking about this. Do you try and get a good start and then in the last 5 minutes give it a go to the end, or do you give it a go to the end and then for quite a few times and then go for the start at the end, you know, when you've got a decent time set. Give it maybe 10 minutes of kind of half no reset runs. That was the theory behind putting a map that's a minute long into the pool. This was actually meant to be last week as well, just to completely break everything. Yeah, this was meant to be last week's. The obelisk behind you at the start, I'm assuming you're talking about, starts the timer. So you can hop around it, but it is purely decorative. If you go backwards, it will start up the timer. Ash is very much against pre-runs. There have been some great pre-run blockers on his maps before, and none are more successful than making the start box really small, and actually like making the start box really small. Uchi on a decent starter of a run. It can be faster to come all the way around there. You do get your speed reset by that bounce pad, so it's not like going round is faster or going up and over is faster. It just depends what your speed is. The added speed isn't worth it. It's not worth going for. Like the difference in time for... Because if you went for that, you could easily do the fast section. But it wouldn't be faster. Even if you did that, rather than going around the outside like I was going for. Nice time for Uchi. On to Foal. That is strange. Yeah, this should have blue outlines like that. Very visible. That happens in Quake 3. Instead of having the slick detector on the bar, you can enable surfaces and have that on slick. That's the way that it's done there. Goblins on a heater. That's the nice thing about the longer maps. You've got half a chance to flick around, find somebody actually on a decent run. The other thing I'll be interested to see is how much of a, like, how good is our scoring system? Because our scoring system is good for XDWC. Maps are, like, maps that are a bit shorter don't make less difference. If it was just added time, then the longer the map, the better off it'd be. Oh, of course, I forgot about that rocket launcher. Happy glitch on a run through. Decently friendly teleporters on this. They give you the speed that you'd need. Unfortunate. Player hater not getting the slick. Gets it a little bit there. There we go. Mirio. What can he pull off? We're watching from the start. Will he go for the rocket launcher? No, but he does get nicely onto the jump pad. Not too bad. Let's V next. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm playing because I can't. It'll cancel the vote if I go spec. I should probably go for this start jump, but it is very tight, like really difficult. It's possibly not even being worth it. Okay, going for the rocket launcher was the wrong move there. As it turns out. Ooh. Yeah, I should show this off. Yeah, it starts the timer. You go around it. It makes it very easy to do this, but as you can see, it takes multiple seconds to go around, even if you were to just go like so. You are not going to save the time. 1.3 seconds. Oh shit, I might have actually saved the time, but I think it's because I was just better through the next section because I haven't got a great start yet. Well, there goes me looking like a fool. Oh no, I didn't turn fast enough. And that was terrible. Goblin's taken a very nice time there. A second place, 52. Ooh, what? Let's hit up the specs again. Let's spec JH. Seems to be on a run. This map in 20 minutes is unfair advantage for psychics. How's 5 going early in the run? It looks to be going well. Has a very nice time. Just over a minute. Anything close to a minute in 20 minutes is very, very good. Uchi's pretty deep in a run right now. Appears to be playing VQ3 though. With that corner. Ooh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Nice run there from Foam. Goblin has a good start by the looks of things. Now let's see his rocket strategy. So 1, 2, massive amount of speed. Then you're able to get up the way through there and take some slick through there. Okay, then that's how you're able to get straight to the slick here. Big speed here. Skip one of the slicks here. Goblin will probably be gaining speed on those little slicks. Yep. Flicks it up and round the corner very nicely. Skips this corner but doesn't quite make it in time. We'll hop over to... who are we going for? Kyle. Never mind. Plaza. No. Mirio. No. Furious. No. Ramses is on a good run. No. Chrissy Dunk. No. Frosty's managed to get a start going. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's barely 5 runs all the way through. Gets up through there, even just with the slick. Very nice. Misses a jump on that one. Shinx apparently doesn't want to finish the run. Desi's coming into a finish. Has a decent time. Could definitely PB here. You never know through this last technical section where someone's just completely bonked. And there you go. He gains quite a bit of time in that corner. That's unfortunate of a spacing. And he apparently does get a PB. Okay, the timing may have been broken. We're on board with Foam. Oh no, we're on board with 5e. Foam just got a good time. 5e with a decent time here as well. Nice slick through there. Good head hitter. Ooh, just a little bit up short. Decides to give up on that one. Must have got a good flick on its proper run, on its PB run. Otherwise wouldn't probably give up there. Uchi, decent on slick. Goblin's got a 51.77. Absolutely massive time. Difficult corner, that. Real BBWR from Goblin. Of course. That was a nice slick jump. Up and over. Just few people not getting the bumps there. Christy Dunk has just noticed the slick apparently. Nicely done from Goblin. He's up and over the top. That's a nice landing. Good speed through there. Perfect onto the down ramp. Nice jump there. Keeps it low, but it's so long that he's jumping almost too far even. Almost around the back of that. Has to adjust round. Furious is off to dinner. Goblin's just BBWR'd. Source isn't even playing. That's a real BBWR. That is a real BBWR we have just watched. That bonk absolutely cost the world record there. What's he missing? Oh, he's missing a whole fucking second? Okay, maybe it didn't. He's missing a whole second to Gibbsy. Maybe it's not a proper real BBWR. Oh, let's see. Nah, I'm just going to go for a run. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. Next map is Kool Crab map.
1 minute remains.
It's a cool map source, what do you think? Oh, nice from me. Nope, don't die. Holy shit, survived. EBWR. Okay, not a bad map, not a bad time. Let's... I can't go into spec because I'll need to be not in spec to get the times. But Goblin seems to be taking this one, followed by Frosty in quite a long time behind, a few seconds. JH up next. Kyle then. Much more chill with a very long map compared to the 9 seconds of the previous, but yeah. Let's take a look at new map now. New map number 3. Cool Crab map 01. This map was provided by Kool to us for this competition. There is, I believe, another one in the works as well, and someone else has told me that they are making a map for this, so it's fast learn time. Nobody has played this map except for me and Kool. I don't think anyone else has. So I'm off to go and get a world record that might not actually come true, because I know where I'm going. Because I've played 3 runs through of this map just to vaguely know the timing for it. Because I wanted to know what maps to pick around it. So it's about a 30-second map. It'll be bits. I reckon we're going to have some sub 30 seconds. Surely somebody takes 2 seconds off my first run there. But yeah, there's some cool tricks that I can already see just from a couple of runs. To be able to like jump and gap things and get everywhere. I've full pre-pracked. I'm absolutely cracked on the pre-pracks. Look at that, even taking out JH. Yeah, so you can probably double off of that ramp and get up. This bit, it's all about hitting 3 down ramps, pretty sure. But getting straight up around there. This bit, probably only be 1 at full speed when you're not fucking it up. Getting through here. Gonna be tough. I might as well just do a route guide. Gonna bring it round here, then you want to gap through here. Get yourself up here and then double over this. Trying to get a double off of the... don't DJ cancel, basically. You don't want to DJ cancel. Then you want to go wide there to carry your speed. Not eat that. Flick it up and over and don't hit that wall would be very much preferable. And there you are. That's the map. It's a great map. Kool whacked it together in probably about 15 minutes. And yeah, he's an absolute magician, as we all know already. Ooh, nice double off of that. Getting a double off of this means you hit a down ramp there, and you can probably get 2 down ramps. I quite like the coming through here, round the pipes and over that way. As you can see, the pre-prac only helped you so far on a brand new map. Playing 2 rounds of it. It can only help you get so far. So here, double, there we go. You get a down ramp, you get a second down ramp. And then it's through into the finish. Holy first, Batman. It's an absolute run on first. Who will be the first person under... under 30 seconds? Who's going to do it? On a brand new map here. Let's hit into spec. Again, we've got a map where there's half a chance to see slightly further up. Goblins just mogged me. Des is on a decent run. Oh, doesn't quite get the down. That's going to be the tricky part, getting into there. Trying to find someone actually halfway through a run. Here we go. Fold through on a run. Smashing it. Gob. Double on here. Very nice. He's got the tech. Doesn't go through and round, but is fast enough to get the straight drop down. All the way around for low speed loss. And he is the first one, and he just completely skips 29 seconds. There is no 29-second world record on this map. Absolutely mogged by Gob. Very nice run there from Happy Glitch. I'm going to pull a drink because I haven't had one. Remember, drink. Think oiter. Drink your food, eat your water. All of those things. Plaza with the round back strategy. Yeah, it's a double, but it's not quite far enough. It's a bit of an awkward one there. Round the back on here, I like this strategy. Gets you very nicely set up for a wide swing and low speed loss, and that's a very nice time from Plaza. A little bit late to be to the party of top threes, but people are setting good times in here. Interesting here with Mirio not going for the down ramp, which is much faster to this part, but you're carrying less speed. So it's faster initially. He's W only. W only, no down ramps run. Unfortunate. Very safe. Okay, Ramses is dead. Chrissy's not started. Sauce is a noob. Frosty then. Looks like a... Oh, that's unfortunate. Just not getting any height off of that. Nice. That... Oh, again, just slightly too far. Catching the bottom of that up ramp. Losing a lot of speed and then not getting the height off of the second up ramp that you'd really want. People already pushing this to the absolute max. Like, they're happy with their times. They want to absolutely push this. It is a great map, though. And remember, no VX, but you can next map it if you want to keep playing it, because it's a new map, so people will want to keep playing it and push for their best runs. Over onto GH here. Seems to have got a decent start. It feels like the start is a lot more important than I thought it was going to be. When I first saw the start, I was like, oh, it doesn't really... You know, there's nothing super difficult about it. You'll get good starts. But yeah, like 5e has just proven, spacing's difficult. You've got to get 3 down ramps. You've got to get not a spacing that falls you straight into that hole. And yeah, there's a head bonk right at the end. Uchi straight into a hole. Phone coming around on a decent run, having to wiggle a little bit here, but gets set up nicely. Should catch... No, doesn't quite catch the down ramp. That's unfortunate. Hopefully gets a good ramp here. Does indeed. No head hitter. Got a bit close to it, but much okay. And a nice PB. A lot of players in that 30-second range. It's a nice place to be, the 30 seconds, the high 29s. Goblin chilling out. Nearly a full second ahead of JH in second place. JH and Sauce tied. JH and Sauce are tied. Frosty's 0.03 behind in third place. Goblin's just like a second ahead cruising. Absolute magical work. Happy Glitch got a decent start. Looks like it. Strong W turn. Nicely through, bit of an overturn, but it's probably okay. Sets you up a little bit well for that. Not a great one through there, eats it a little bit slow, but not too bad. Always good to get through. Mirio going around in spectator, checking the map. Carl can't get out of spawn. Plaza's managed to make it over the front. Let's watch Plaza run. Congratulations to Plaza on many good runs last month and gaining places on the HP and RR leaderboards. Big hit there. Mirio gets a decent time. Sauce is up into second place. Furious is on a good run towards the end. Should make this one, especially since he head hitted. Very nicely done. Fetus across the line, gains some time as well. Ramses doesn't fall in that hole somehow, makes it across all of this and then nearly hits the... How's Ramses still alive? And he eats that and barely makes it up, and oh, he does actually crash into the wall. I was thinking if he didn't hit that wall, is he going to hit his head? You never know. I think we're all running a 2-bounce strategy now. And a strong W turn. This is an AD turn for sure. Get on that down ramp as good as you can, then super tight inside, over to here. You want that double there. No! Oh, I would have made that. Fuck. Oh, I did get the down ramp there. That's a big rip. Should still PB. Very nicely. Goblin improves. Very nicely done there, sir. I need to get both. Nope. Commentating and entertainingly and playing this, because I do want to get some decent results in these. Much like my own commentary over the years, sometimes I do these things for other people, and sometimes I do these things because nobody else is doing it for me. And this is definitely one of those, I want to play in this competition, so I guess I've got to host it myself situations. Okay, that's good. That's not good. That's very not good. Can I get a decent bounce? Okay, it's not a terrible bounce, I suppose. This might be faster. Probably not. No. How long have we got left? We have just over 5 minutes left of the entire tournament. Goblin PBs again. He's on a blooming roll. He's like toilet paper. He's on a roll. Fuck. Oh, I could have made it. 5 minutes remain. If only I was good, I could have made it. Very interesting seeing people playing this because they're playing it for the first time. It makes for a much different way of playing initially. Yeah. Let's hit the specs. Hitting the spec mines. I'm trying to find someone who's slightly further down the line. Here we go with Uchi. On a decent run. Into checkpoint 2. Doesn't make it. Fuln. Oh! Did he just ground frame? Absolutely mad there from Fuln. Ground framing to save the run. That's just thought above, honestly. Absolutely incredible thoughts. Happy glitch. Decent jump there. We'll want this to go nicely round this corner. Looking a little bit behind. Yeah, behind PB. Kyle. Oh, needed the ground frame. Kyle needed the ground frame. People seem to like the map. No one's said much. Because they're all playing. I think people are trying to figure it out. But nobody has left when this map came on. So, you know, that's good. It's a great map. There's already been some very interesting runs. I want to see what Goblin's doing. 2 people have just saved runs. Well, 1 person saved a run here with a ground frame. And 1 person could have saved a run with a ground frame, but instead jumped. I could have saved a run with like 20 ground frames. Desi's flying in to finish his Goblin. No one's got... Okay, Shinx has got one. That's... Okay, a few people. So, Goblin skipped 29. There has not been a 29-second world record on this map. Goblin just skipped it. He just went from a low 30 to a high 28. And he's about to put a 27 in. Frosty and Shinx tied at the minute. JH is nicely there in 4th place. You had 28.5 when you tested it? Damn. To be honest, I was not expecting low 28s in 20 minutes. I was expecting even Goblin to be getting mid 28s. Yeah, even Source is playing. He hasn't been playing the last 2 maps because one of them was too long for him on Ash Remington, and the other one had rockets. The rankings are off the board. I don't think we've ever had this many people on a server before. Not quite sure what's happened to Rupert. Yeah, big names. All the big names have come out. Shinx didn't even know it was happening, which is quite funny. He just turned up. It's like why I did it on the regular servers. That's the whole point of doing these sort of things on the regular servers, is just you've got people. Fuck it, let's go. Well, record or bust. I've got to get in. Got to be in the game for the screenshot to work. Nah, I'm a second behind. Damn. Okay. Not quite sure why I lost that much time, but I'll take it. There we go. GG. +++ map for sure. We will now pause the YouTube video while we do some maths and a spreadsheet, and we'll come back with the results that will hopefully have everybody on them this time. And we are back after all of the maths has been done. Goblin, of course, takes the win, taking all 3 first places. Frosty comes into second place with 2 second places, a tie with Shinx on the final map. JH in third with a second place and a third place and a 4th place on the final map. And Ferius, Foal, Kyle, Plaza, MX Crab, 5e, Mirio, Uchi, Chrissy Donk, Dez, Ramses, Happy Glitch, Gouldrun, Shinx, Source, Cabler, Fetus, Radio, Death, and Player Hater. Thank you every single one of you for playing. 23 players in this is absolutely incredible, especially since on the final map there were 21 players playing, 17 on map 2 and 16 on map number 1. That's absolutely incredible numbers for a Thursday evening. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next time. The forum post that I'll be posting all of these to is linked in the description. Enjoy, send me feedback, send me maps that you want to see, send me new maps if you want to make new maps for this. We can do very much like what we've just done with the Kool map. All of those things, leave them in the comments below, on the forum post, IRC, Discord, all those sort of things. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.